what I'm reading is that you made some appointments and you didn't make others, even though when you left, they said, hey, this is your next appointment. This is the date. I'm trying to figure out why you didn't follow through. And that all happened before a warrant was issued.
I guess just denials of my mental conditions on my part.
To his country, he's a decorated 24-year military veteran, Datio the probation department. He's an absconder who vanished without a trace. Cuauhtemoc Martinez now stands in court, facing up to 6 years in prison all because he stopped reporting to probation. His defense paints a heartbreaking picture. A veteran battling PTSD and a traumatic brain injury, lost in the cracks of the system. The prosecution, however, calls it what they see: a man who simply didn't want to be found. But then everything changes. The judge lifts a single document, one that reveals exactly what Martinez was doing in the days before he disappeared. And suddenly, the line between guilt and tragedy starts to blur. So here's the question. Is this a man who deserves punishment or compassion? Drop your verdict in the comments.
Court is calling 2022 CR 7151, State of Texas versus, how do you pronounce your first name?
Cuauhtemoc, ma'am.
All right, so they're spelling it different ways.
It's misspelled, but what's the C-U-A-H-U-T?
All right. All right, State of Texas versus
Cuauhtemoc.
Cuauhtemoc Martinez. Could I have parties announced for the record?
Gary Threck for the defendant.
And are you Mr. Martinez?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you review the document entitled Motion to Enter Adjudication of Guilt and Revoke Community Supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you the same Cuauhtemoc Martinez who was placed on deferred adjudication in 2022?
Yes, ma'am.
CR 7151 for the offense of possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1 gram to 4 grams on September 26, 2022 for a period of 3 years. Is that you?
That's correct, ma'am.
All right, state.
Megan Galley for the record, and violation of condition number 4 in Bexar County, Texas. The defendant, Cuauhtemoc Martinez, aka Cuauhtemoc Martinez, did then and there fail to report to the supervision officer as directed for the months of November 2022 and December 2022 in violation of condition number 4.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
It is true.
He pleads true, admitting he failed to report. On the surface, it looks like an open and shut case. But then, the prosecutor stands up with a request that instantly changes the tone in the courtroom, revealing just how serious this situation really is.
And we'll even abandon the remainders.
Any objection?
No objection, Judge.
Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 4, the court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, and sentence you up to 10 years in the prison and up to $10,000 fine?
I understand, ma'am.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 4?
That's true, but can I explain?
Yeah, I mean, you have a chance to explain, but my question is, knowing that I could sentence you up to 10 years in the prison,
Yes, ma'am, I'm aware.
do you still wish to plead true to violation of
Yes,
condition 4? Court will find violation of condition number 4 true. State, what are you requesting?
Your Honor, we're requesting that you grant the state's motion, enter an adjudication of guilt against the defendant, revoke his community supervision, and sentence him to 6 years.
6 years. The defense is stunned. The state isn't looking for leniency, they're pushing for a hard prison sentence. But then, Mr. Martinez's attorney reveals a powerful piece of his past, one that could completely change how everyone in that courtroom sees him.
And the reason that we're asking for that is because the defendant was last seen by the probation department in 2023 and has made no progress on his probation.
All right, in defense, what are you requesting?
Judge, we would request that he be continued on probation in the mental health unit. I think this is a major slip up by probation. Talking to Mr. Martinez, he is a 24-year veteran of the military. He has traumatic brain injury and PTSD as a result of combat injuries. He has memory losses. What he told me basically is he called probation, showed up, and they told him his probation officer didn't work. there anymore, that they would contact him. He says he never got contacted back. That I think he has trouble comprehending, and maybe his memory has memory issues and other things that affects his decision making because of his traumatic brain injury.
This is a major turning point. A 24-year veteran, battling combat-related TBI and PTSD, his attorney describes a man who didn't defy the system, but was simply lost within it. It's a compelling defense, until the judge begins reading from her own report, and everything takes a sharp turn.
All right, there's something that you wanted to say to the court? You want to raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
Cuauhtémoc Martínez.
All right, so this is what I want to tell you. Sometimes probation will make recommendations. Sometimes I follow them, sometimes I don't. But I'm going to read this to you because I want you to be able to address for me what's in this justification. It says the probationer last reported on May 10th, 2023, and absconded since. Little to no progress was made while supervised. While supervised, the probation did admit to the use of cocaine while on probation. The probationer reported cocaine was his drug of choice because he reported that works for me. A mental health evaluation was conducted on February 22nd of 2023. And it was recommended that probation have a psychological assessment completed with Center for Healthcare Services for DDRF consideration, followed by monitoring or supervision through the MIC Genesis placement. The probationer failed to complete further evaluations with Center for Healthcare Services on May 1st, 2023.
And there it is, the case just got a whole lot more complicated. This wasn't simply a man who forgot to check in. According to the report, he admitted to using cocaine, his drug of choice, and just days before vanishing, he skipped a crucial psychological evaluation. Now, the judge wants answers and puts him under oath to explain it all himself.
So, explain, because it appears that you had appointments that they had set up for you and you didn't make them, because they're saying they conducted an evaluation in February 2023. And then after that evaluation, they recommended more evaluations. In your next evaluation, let me see. Yes, they said that you failed to complete any other dates that they had for you for evaluations. So you had a date in May and you didn't show up. They say you last reported on May 10th.
Well, that's when he got the warrant, ma'am.
Okay.
And when I called about the warrant, Mr. Cisneros, my probation at the time, he goes, there's no need to contact me. There's no warrant. Oh, yourself in.
Well, I mean, yes, when there's a warrant,
Well, but
there's no, because if you come to the office, they're going to.
no, I understand, but where I guess like my confusion is that's 5 months into my probation, May. And for them to say that I just stopped showing up.
But no, why didn't you report for any of your assessments? Like they scheduled it, you made the first one, then after that, you just left. You didn't show up for anything.
If I recall, this is person I spoke with, it was through Zoom. And I told her that I do all my, I evaluate mental evaluations through Low Ridge and through the TRICARE system. I'm just confused right now. I don't know. Bottom line, it's,
Well, no, take a deep breath because I'm trying to figure out what to do with your case. And I will tell you, and the state will tell you, and the defense will tell you. The state recommends what they want to recommend. The defense recommend what they want to recommend. That I'm not on anybody's team. I'm just here to get information and try to do the appropriate thing in your case. So I'm trying to figure out, and I want you to take a deep breath. Just relax, because I'm trying to figure out what happened and whether or not you should be revoked or continued. So what I'm reading is that you made some appointments and you didn't make others, even though when you left, they said, hey, this is your next appointment. This is the date. I'm trying to figure out why you didn't follow through. And that all happened before a warrant was issued.
I guess just denials of my mental. conditions on my part. But it is.
All right, any questions?
Just briefly. Okay, Mr. Martinez, so even though you have an explanation for why you didn't report, you're not disputing that you have not reported to probation. Is that correct?
I don't even know what else to.
Okay, well, you pled true that you didn't report to probation, correct?
That's correct. I did.
And so back when you were placed on probation, the address that you gave probation was 3423 Norman. Who lived at that residence?
That was my parents' home. It was given to me when they passed away.
Were you living there back in 2022?
Yes, and when I came to court, one of the conditions was because of my medical condition, Ms. Boyd had stated that they're supposed to contact me before they would show up. If I was there, I'm there. If I'm not, I'm not. So and that's just the way. I didn't. The one time assistant mentioned that hey, they showed up and you weren't there. I was like, well, I have a little workshop in the back, where I weld stuff. But they're more than welcome to walk to the back. And I even told her like, they gave you dummy lock, but just to keep, for people just walking in because I had a bunch of stuff that I work on. So
Okay.
I told them they're more than welcome to just walk to the back where I do my work.
Okay.
Shop.
And Ms. Cisneros, that was your probation officer?
She was our probation officer, but when I first went into the probation program, it was someone else. But when I called in the month of October, because I didn't receive a probation date, they were told the individual that was assigned to you doesn't work for the county anymore. So as soon as we appoint somebody to you, they will contact you and give you your first report date. The November passed, and I called and said, I'm still waiting. They're like, Mr. Martinez told you, then when you get assigned, they will call you and give you a report date.
Okay.
And this didn't happen until January.
Okay. So I guess my question is the Norman G. Street address, have you lived there since 2022 up until now?
Yes.
Okay, so
Up until now, yeah.
okay, until you were placed in Bear County Jail.
All right.
Okay, and so I guess you're aware that probation said that they sent a letter to that address, or
I wasn't aware of that.
Okay, so you're saying you did not receive the letter from probation? Okay, but if they say that they sent a letter to that address, are you saying that's not true?
Well, I don't know because it was my parents' home, and then my other siblings and stuff get mail there too. So, sometimes
Okay.
like they just show up and get mail, or I'll get the mail. It just depends of who got the mail at the time. I
Okay,
have no recollection of it.
so you're saying you just didn't receive the letter?
Correct.
Okay, and then are you aware that probation attempted to make contact with you at that address 4 times in 2023 before they issued a warrant for your arrest? Are you aware of that?
No.
Okay.
He insists he never saw the letters and had no idea officers came to his house 4 different times. It's a tough story to believe. The prosecutor presses on, shifting the focus to the other requirements he ignored, like his court-mandated classes.